Hey everyone, I'm going to show you how to obtain the all-proof fire truck. Now this is considered to be a very difficult vehicle to obtain, and I do agree, but there are some ways for the mobile version, if you want to obtain it on this, to make it easier and using a shorter route to get to the bomb shop and then get back to the fire truck. So you're at this part of the mission of end of the line when Tenpenny is escaping in the fire truck, and what you gotta do is follow it for a bit. What makes this difficult is that if you go far away from the fire truck and you lose sight of it, mission will fail. There's a way to bypass it and be able to get to the bomb shop by leaving the vicinity of the fire truck, but while keeping your camera view at or toward the fire truck. That will make sure the mission continues. If you do look away, the mission instantly fails. So that's what you gotta do throughout this. So it's all about camera control. Always keep the camera toward where the fire truck is at the same time while going to the bomb shop. Now this is tricky. Yeah, you gotta drive slowly and be very careful. At this point, when it turns, you don't have to go in the alleyway. Don't always follow it, just always stay ahead from this point on. So you're gonna be ready to turn right, and then by the time you turn right, it's catching up, and it'll turn left, and then it'll be directly behind you. So we're gonna turn left here, and then we're gonna go across this bridge, making sure that the fire truck is behind you, but not too far away. So slow down if it's necessary. You got these wrecked vehicle as blockades. Now the fire truck is a bit far behind, so slow down when you need to. We're gonna turn right at this point. It will be directly behind you. Now keep your camera directly at it like this. So accelerate slowly. As you accelerate, the camera will want to auto recenter to the back of the vehicle. Don't let that happen. Just let go of the accelerate button, and so you can recenter the camera toward it. And it is very fiddly for mobile, but using this route to get to the bomb shop, you got a shorter distance, so shorter amount of time that'll be used when refocusing at the fire truck's location. So you're at the bomb shop, you can pretty much stop. But when you're reversing out of the garage, make sure you actually kind of focus on the fire truck a bit. You don't have to force the camera to look at the fire truck at this point, only during turns, I think. Like here, you want to kind of look at it still. And then you'll go down to the train tracks, follow this path, and then you'll regroup to the fire truck. And then soon, this is the part where the cop will stomp at Sweet's fingers. Sometimes that part of the mission, when the bar shows up too soon, like at this turn, it needs to activate at this turn. And then it pops up now, arm the bomb, and then at this point, you want to be able to pick up Sweet and let the vehicle blow up at the right time, because it will stop the next cutscene from occurring. So it's a bit got to do with timing, but yeah, I'm sure you'll pick it up. The fire truck has gotten ahead of us. It's really far in the distance, as you can see. What we just did was softlock the mission, meaning the mission cannot continue any further from this point, because what was supposed to happen if you complete the mission like normal was you pick Sweet up before he falls to the ground. You actually catch him, and then he gets in, and then he takes the wheel, and then we start drive-bying. That's the next part of the mission. But we stop that from happening. by blowing up the Feltzer, so the bomb shop was necessary. Enter by the side door. Now, be careful, the doors are locked, so remember when you exit the vehicle, you want to remain the doors open, otherwise you won't be able to get back in if you're not at the destination. We're going to the hangar. Make sure you have a available space. At this stage of the game, you probably have some special helicopters and planes in there, like the unique Andromeda. It's a must-have vehicle in my opinion. Anyways, I don't have a parachute. You're gonna need a parachute to be able to destroy the fire truck in the first place. After it's destroyed in the hangar, you will need to kill CJ to fail the mission. You'll respawn at the hospital and you can just check the fire truck. If you don't have a parachute already, probably because the mission end of the line, if you go to the first part of the mission or second, during the blackout of the building when it's on fire, you will be auto equipped with night vision goggles. It will replace your parachute, unfortunately. So I didn't bother yet to collect the parachute before the mission, so during the mission I guess it's fine. Yeah, this door is in fact locked. If I try now, so luckily I kept this door open, and now we can just take it to the hangar, and that's pretty much it. Once we are there, we destroy it, kill ourselves to stop the mission, we fail it, that's it. So we're finally here. There were so many moments where I had the chance to like tip this vehicle over, but fortunately enough, it's still on its wheels. Here's our Andromeda. It's modified. Of course, you don't need to do that. And there's my two other helicopters, so 3 total slots, and now this is taking up the 4th slot. Just bear with me here because this is gonna take a while. You need to equip the parachutes and use melee attacks on the fire truck. Eventually it will explode, but this takes a while since you're not standing on top of the fire truck where you're able to constantly kick it, and that is super fast, but I'm just hitting against it like this, so it'll take a while. So it's about, there we go. I do like using satchel charges. It makes the process easier if you need to kill CJ in the process of obtaining a specific special vehicle like this, or the all-proof exclusive color Maverick. These vehicles would need you to kill CJ because there's no other way to fail the mission except that. So you gotta be willing to pay for that in order to obtain the vehicle. And there's the fire truck, except for my Andromeda, unfortunately. I think I nudged it, so it was keeping the hangar doors from opening, so it was like half out of the hangar, so it wasn't properly saved. I think because of that. So if I could have avoided that for sure. So I do think you're able to obtain this fire truck while keeping the Andromeda if you have it. Just be careful when entering it and parking it in the hangar. Anyways, it is definitely bulletproof, and it should be explosion proof. I will take this vehicle because to show not the explosion proof, but the fireproof property. I don't want to use any of the aircrafts nearby. That will cause a 3-star wanted level. I don't really want that kind of attention right now. Anyways, this flame will do nothing. Exactly. It's definitely fireproof. So those crashes did absolutely nothing. Yep, the bumper, or the front bumper, is not hanging off, so that's really good. So what I'm about to do, climb on the hunter, and so I can get on the fire truck, and then I will use the parachute and nearly destroy the vehicle, and I'll show you that the melee proof property exists. Unfortunately, I couldn't climb on the hunter, so you know, these wrecked plane parts can help me. Alright, so we're able to get on top of the fire truck to easily use melee attacks. The kicks are super fast, and using the parachute I'll be able to, let's make it emit smoke, and then after that remove the parachute. Regular melee attacks will do nothing. So regular melee attacks are doing absolutely nothing. So it's indeed melee proof. There we go. So that's it. Bulletproof, fireproof, explosion proof, damage proof, melee proof fire truck. AKA all proof fire truck. But yeah. That's it for this video. I know this fire truck is pretty challenging to obtain, but using that route I showed you, that can definitely help you out, especially for mobile. You want to take a shorter path to the bomb shop rather than going separate ways at the Glen Park Pond. If you go separate ways there, you'll have a longer route while keeping the camera toward the fire truck. But that's it. See ya.